What's going on, everyone? This is Impulse and welcome back to HermitCraft Season 6. I am starting today off in the Nether Hub, as you can see, because it is looking so much better. I have finally installed Optifine for 1.14.2. It's a preview version, so hopefully there's no glitches with it. But straight away, I can tell you, things look so much better in here. We don't have that fog, that nether fog, where everything was kind of like this pink haze and I couldn't hardly see where anything was. So yeah, this looks much better. Now we can get a better view of the blood moon. And also, this is the first time I've been recording on my new PC, as you may see in the top right there. I actually have finally updated my computer. It had been about 4 or 5 years since the last time I updated my computer, and I went all out on this one. I got an i9-9960X, and yeah, RTX 2080 Ti video card. We are top of the line for the moment, and yeah, you know how computer hardware works. We'll probably be, you know, old news like tomorrow, but that's okay. At least today we have a decent computer, and yeah, things should be running pretty smooth, I hope. But I want to get over to the new village area, the 1.14 area, the Hermitville as it's called, as you can see. Oh, I have zoom back too. Nice. Because I found out through the grapevine that Impulse Jr. he's been busy, let's just say. So I'm going to head on over there. We're going to work a bit today in the 1.14 area, if I can speak correctly. And yeah, we're going to check on Impulse Jr. and see what he's been up to. All right, just stepped through the portal of Hermitville, and there's been some changes around here, as I can see straight away. We got some golems walking around. We got Loose Fox here as well, and I guess dropping some sweet berries. Yes, it looks like... Yep, people have been busy. Looks like a bit of a go big or go home strategy going on here in the village now. And this makes me a little nervous, because I was just thinking I was going to do this small little abode here as my house. And now I'm looking around, and yeah, there's definitely been some building happening here that I feel a little bit late to the party on. Look at this. This looks like almost like a church style or something. And looks like good use of bamboo. Hopefully this was bought from, you know, my bamboozle shop. That would be good if I made some diamonds. I forgot to check on that to start things off today, but that's okay. We'll get over there. Looks like Ren Bob has moved in, the hippie hermit. Very nice. And yeah, there's some brilliant structures here. I want to know who built that one. That one looks really good. And the reason why I'm curious about that is because it's pretty much the closest building to where my house is. And so I don't want to... yeah, I don't want to be a letdown here, but this house here... Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Hey, Impulse, you're a father now. To the whole village. Gee. Okay, so I think this is what I've heard about. Green decided he was going to repopulate the village with villagers, because they were pretty much all missing. But Impulse Jr. in there was one of the sole survivors of the village. I think there was 2 actually, and Green used Impulse Jr. to help repopulate the village through the use of a villager breeder, which are pretty simple now. As I should. Oh, don't leave! No, I don't want him to leave! No, don't leave the house! Now he's... I mean, I guess he probably needs to go see his kids, right? Apparently Impulse Jr. is a father, and that would make me a grandfather, which means, like, I gotta say stuff like, "Hey you, get off my lawn," and stuff, right? Okay. Anyway, okay, he's happy being in. Oh, he sees this lectern now. I liked him the other way though. Where did that go? Oh, he doesn't have a workstation anymore. But yeah, not a very big house, and it looks like, yeah, this is his new home. And yeah, we should, I don't know, should we keep him a librarian? I mean, considering the fact that, you know, I do a lot of trading, it might make sense. By the way, congratulations, Impulse Jr. on being a father. That's incredible. I don't see any of the kids running around. I kind of assumed that when I got here, I would see kids running around this whole village. But we've also got, I believe, a wall now going around the village. Yeah, protective wall to kind of keep the pillager raids out. And, oh, and we got some new neighbors here as well. What is this? Ren Dog's Breeding Pit Shop coming soon. And we got a bunch of a bunch of red villagers in there, it looks like. Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah, we're running out of space here. We may have to push this wall over a bit. Oh, look at you. You're really getting out. We got to keep our eye on Impulse Jr. I would hate to lose him, especially after he helped repopulate the whole village. But yeah, we may have to push this wall out a bit, which is not a problem. I just want to take a look at it and see. So instead of coming in and then shooting down that way, maybe we just continue extending it this way and then cutting over down there to give us a little more space to build, because yeah, we need to build something. I haven't really put much thought into what we're going to build here, and I'm not sure as if this is going to be temporary or not, but I guess it doesn't matter because I just want to extend my house over this way. So first off, I think I need to tear down this wall and rebuild it up a little bit further out. There we go, pushed the fence back, gave myself a little bit of breathing room, and now I need to decide what I'm gonna build in this space. And of course, just looking around, I am definitely inspired by some of these builds around me. I want to do something a lot bigger than this. So I'm thinking I'm gonna lay out some plots, and I'm kind of looking at how this terrain works. And what I think I want to do is kind of create like an L-shaped kind of structure, so it'd kind of run along here, maybe not so far even back, because I think I want to leave room. I might carve some of this out and kind of have a backyard of sorts. So maybe we'll just take it just a little bit further, you know, so we have it going from here and maybe turn kind of this way. And then we can run along, yeah, kind of run along this street a bit. And I don't want to impede on Rendog's breeding pit, so we'll probably stop with enough space to, you know, come in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe end about here or so. So yeah, and it doesn't look like a lot, but I think it's going to be plenty, because instead of trying to sprawl out horizontally, I think we're going to do what some of these others have done and really focus on the vertical, you know, the height of the actual structure itself. And you can see we can actually come all the way back kind of this way with it. And like I said, I want to leave a little bit of space for a bit of a backyard. So I'll leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think should be enough. So if we come to about there, yeah, that should give us a decent amount of space to come in here and work with and make a nice little house or whatever. All right, it's time for a bit of a progress update here. I've got this place cleared out and kind of put a border around all this. Had to take down the old structure that was here that was generated with the village. That was a bit of a bittersweet thing to do. For some reason, I just felt a little nostalgic to me or something from coming in on the first day of 1.14 and taking over that little house. Moved our guy downstairs, and he's hopefully safe and sound down here with his bed and his lectern there, and just trying to get him out of the way basically so we can build. And then I started putting up some scaffolding here. Something I've learned from watching Azuma lately is just kind of getting yourself set up with scaffolding before you start actually do the building itself is very beneficial to help with the build process. So yeah, just kind of did a ring of scaffolding around here. Had some oddities, and maybe I can show you with the scaffolding itself. You can see it gets a little weird right here. I was basically just trying to go across and for some reason, they just like, oh, well, now they're not doing it. Of course, I hit record and everything's fine all of a sudden. Hang on. Oh, maybe it was one level down. Yeah, I had to go like a level up for some reason. You can see I have a pillar here. Okay, all right, fine, fine. Make me a liar. It was being very weird. It was like disappearing on me. The bamboo was all of a sudden just the scaffolding. I would place it down and it would just kind of disappear. So yeah, we kind of have some step ups and things like that going on, but that's okay. And yeah, I think what I want to do is have kind of two maybe spires in a way, kind of one kind of in this corner here and one in this corner, and then this middle will actually kind of be an entrance. And you kind of come through in the center here, and then you can break off to the right spire or to the left spire and work your way up. So that's kind of the idea. I'm going to be winging this build just a little bit. These stairs aren't going to stay. I just wanted to kind of have something to indicate where the actual outside border of this building is going to be. And yeah, started to play around with some of the materials. I think I'm going to stick with some spruce and stone looks and kind of carry that through. It looks like, you know, the natural village was done in that way. You can see Green's, I believe that's Green's house, stuck with a lot of the spruce, and then even, I think this is Ren's, I'm not sure. By the peace signs on top, I assume so, that it'd be Ren Bob over there, but I'm not sure. You guys have to set me straight if that's not correct. But he's got a bit of the spruce and stone style going on. I think I'm gonna go, yeah, a little more half and half. He's kind of stone heavy. I think I'm going to try to get more half and half as far as spruce versus stone goes in this build. But yeah, next I'm just going to start building up this first spire over here, and we'll see how it looks. All right, I've built up a little more, and I absolutely love the way this is turning out. I'm putting a lot of effort into not just duplicating anything, really keeping everything a bit unique as I go along here. And I gotta tell you, it's taken a lot of time, but the outcome of this is looking amazing. There's just a lot of variation, and everywhere you look, you can see differences. Yeah, like I said, I'm not copying a design, I'm just kind of building it as I go. And yeah, I love it. There's a lot of detail in here. I love these lanterns here. I'm going to add more of them. I didn't bring any with me from the villager trading that I did a couple episodes ago, so I'm going to need to go back into the old town and grab some of those, and that journey takes a long time. So I wanted to build up a little bit more before I ran back and got some more supplies. But you can see I got my build station set up, a bunch of shulker boxes with all the different kind of materials that I'm using for this build, and I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving it. I need to finish up kind of, you can see here we come in the entrance, and I've only done kind of the front facade so far. So basically I need to do this back wall, and then we'll build up a bit and on that one and on this one, and then probably keep this kind of like a foyer, I guess is how you say it. Just a little entrance area, and then you decide which way you want to go. So yeah, this thing is starting to look really good. It's coming together. So I've got the first spire done. Still some details to be added in here and there. I definitely still want to go get some sea lanterns. It looks like Ren is adding quite a few sea lanterns to his build as well. So yeah, definitely want to make sure we keep this thing lit up. We don't want zombies spawning in and coming and taking care of the villagers. Green's had to repopulate this village twice now, so I'd hate to see him have to do it again. And yeah, we got to just stand watch basically and make sure this place is lit up. And now we got some nice towers to do so, at least the first one here. And I think this is actually going to be the smaller of the two, not by much, but I want to make the other one just a little bit bigger. As you can see, I'm on my camera account, so you guys can get a nice look at this. It looks like there's an iron golem that wants to go inside. And yeah, it's really looking good. Like I said, some details to be added here and there. I might have to get some bushes involved and some sea lanterns and maybe a few other things to really give it that that nice finishing touch. But yeah, it's looking good. And so I want to keep two towers separated, one here and one over here, and this middle area probably stay a bit flat to really make sure that the towers don't look connected or anything like that. But yeah, now I got the big one to build. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I have to be one of the slowest builders on the planet. It's just I'm trying to make sure that, you know, I have some details in here and things look good. And I'm doing this kind of freehand. I didn't build this up in creative, so I'm winging it. And so that's yeah, trial and error is happening. You know, build something up and don't like it, tear it down. Oh, the other thing, scaffolding. I can't say enough about scaffolding. It has been a huge help. I started doing it from the inside instead of the outside, and I found that that was actually way more helpful to build with the scaffolding inside, because that way I can still take a look at it from the outside and see what I think of it. And also, I might just leave this here as a way to get up and down the towers, and I might do some blocks around it or something to help cover it up. This one's pretty thin here, so I'm not sure, but I believe Ren was kind of doing the same thing. I'm gonna go spy on Ren real quick. He's over here working too. He's kind of got the same thing going on, where he's left the scaffolding inside as a way to get up and down these towers, which is a brilliant idea. Another idea I'm gonna steal from Ren over there. But our places are looking pretty good next to each other, I have to say. We are, yeah, we're we're making this place look awesome. And after a few more hours of building, we've got the second spire done. As I mentioned before, it's a little bit bigger than the first one, and I'm trying to find a good view of this thing. You can see it just kind of towers over everything. And yeah, we got a little guard tower up there so that we can go up there and watch for, you know, watch for the raids incoming and things like that. Watch for pillager patrol, basically. And should be able to see over the wall and everything. And let's go inside. You see I started getting the lanterns. I think I kept calling them sea lanterns, but yeah, they're just lanterns. Hopefully I'll get that right from now on. I started putting those in on the little overhangs, and I think that looks really good. I got to do more. There's, again, more detail I want to add to this, but I have been building and building and building. You can see we still have the back to go. I started on it just a little bit, kind of kept it simple back here because nobody's really going to see it. But I got to build this up, and well, I'm not going to build it up anymore, really. We're just going to roof it off here. Maybe I'll have like a little patio out here or something, and then we can clear out a bit of this land and make it look good back here too. That might be kind of cool. But let's go inside. I didn't do much with the inside, of course. I'll save that for another time because whew, this has been a big build for me. You guys know I don't do a lot of big builds. At least I haven't this season. I kind of got burnt out from the big builds last season, and so I took a break from building big this season, and this is probably the biggest build I've done so far this season. But let's see. Oh, you know what? I didn't really realize that you're not going to get that great of a view when you're out here because of these. They are nice little guardrails, but because of that, you end up not being able to see much. Let's see if we give a little bit of a step up. Does that help? Oh yeah, definitely. That definitely helps a little bit. Ground doesn't look as cool, but that's all right. We'll do that. We'll give it a little step up. In fact, even maybe go a little further. Should we maybe make stairs here? Let's take a look at that, because I really do want to be able to come up here and kind of look over the ledge and be able to fend off, you know, whatever kind of hordes are coming in. Let's see here. I don't have the stairs I wanted on me, but maybe we could just keep it wood. I'm not sure how that's going to look from the outside, but we'll take a look here in a second. Let's put that up, and now you can really get up here and yeah, kind of look over the ledge. This is no longer safe, of course, because you could fall right off, but at least we can see everything. And let's see how it looks from the outside as well. So I haven't really done like a flyover, but oh my gosh, it looks so good off in the distance. Yeah, I think that's a little too much. Maybe we should have just gone with the cobble stairs instead. Let's tear these out real quick, try it with the cobble stairs and see if we like that a little bit better. And I didn't really, yeah, I kind of wanted a gap in there, but I think it'll look good still. And do I have enough cobble stairs to do this? I don't think I do. Of course not. Not prepared as usual, but let's just do some. We're gonna take a look at it from here, and hopefully somebody sleeps before we have any issues here. And we'll do enough to see this from the outside. That should do it. Let's take another look. And big reveal, here it comes. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, I can definitely live with that, for sure. Yeah, cool. All right, let's take a little sleepy sleep here real quick before anything bad happens. I think we got people on the server, right? No, I'm all by myself. Who am I expecting to sleep through the night other than myself? Jeez. Oh, but look at this place. This has turned out so good. I am super happy with it. We're going to make this basically Impulse Jr.'s house, I believe. I think that's what we're going to do with it. So I'm going to, you know, get him a place set up inside his own room and all that kind of stuff. And maybe have him get a few roommates as well. once I get this thing finished, we can start to work on the inside and give them places to sleep and all that kind of good stuff. Workstations and the whole bit. What is going on? We got a zombie in here. Is this the Doc zombie? Is he still in here? Hello? Yep. He's still in there. Okay. We'll leave him be. Maybe Doc wants to... oh, he wasn't even a zombie villager. I don't know what Doc's going to do with that. Anyway. Oh, this is coming along. But that was a lot of building, guys. That was a lot of building. Again, this is going to be one of those deals where it's a short episode, but the time I put into it was a lot of time. That was a lot of time for me to build that up. I am a really slow builder, and there's still, I can see it already. There's so many more details I want to add to this that we're just not going to get to today. I am completely out of time because we spent so much time building that up. But I am extremely happy with it. Hopefully you guys like the build, and let me know in the comments what you think, and if you got any suggestions to make it look even better. I am always open for that, of course. But that's going to do it for me today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe before you go. And with that said, I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everyone.